There's three big mistakes that gardeners make, especially in a warm environment. The first one is if you're in a warm environment, garlic is a cold weather plant. It has to get cold. So, on Halloween, when everybody else in the country is planting their garlic in the ground, I want you to put your garlic in the fridge, and I want you to leave it in there for at least 40 days. Okay? That's mistake number one that you need to avoid. Put your garlic in the fridge and get it cold for at least 40 days. The second biggest mistake home gardeners make is they harvest their garlic too early. A lot of people will tell you to harvest your garlic 3 lower leaves are brown. But I'm going to tell you, unless you live in a soggy, wet environment, you harvest your garlic when it turns brown. Leaves are brown all the way through. Heads are nice and big and ready to roll. Look at the size of that. Trust me, I do it every year. That's from Home Safe Seed, baby. Look at the size of that. Let's get a little perspective here. Home Safe Seed, soft neck garlic, the size of my hand. Grow your own, get your hands dirty, and you will not regret it. And don't water it for about 2 weeks before you pick it, because that's going to help it cure better, dry better, and last longer. Third thing gardeners don't do well when they grow garlic at home is they don't let the garlic dry out completely before they store it for the rest of the year. So either get yourself a drying rack, hang it in your garage or a warm, hot place, and your garlic will last almost 12 months. Let me show you the best way to dry them, at least in my book. There's 2 ways. You could put them in a dark spot, let them dry out in a hot area location. They got to have good airflow, otherwise you can get mold, and that wastes a good 7-8 months of your life, right? The other way is to put them on a little drying rack for a few days in the sun, let most of the moisture come out, and then put them in a dark spot. So let me show you how I do it. Come over and grab your garlic. Hold them upside down like this so you don't risk bending them off and breaking any of those heads off. We'll make a couple trips. I'm going to put these over here because I don't want to drop any of these on the ground and bruise them. So I'm going to grab 3 of them. I'm going to start at the bottom, okay? Space them out a little bit. Okay, space them out, make room, kind of stagger them. You can rotate them if you want to, right? So one faces one way, like north, the other one faces south. That's a lot of work for a guy like me. I got a lot to do. I got to water those beds, plant a bunch of stuff. This ain't no willy-nilly experiment, baby. This be the real deal. 5 years, 6 years we've been doing this, and it's working well. Please like the channel, subscribe. Try to get you out of the French pain window there. Sorry about that. Totally helps me out if you like and subscribe. I'm trying to show you how to grow the freshest, safest food possible in your own little plot of land. Look at that. You won't get that in the store. Nothing in there but compost and insect poop. Insect poop is good for your stuff. If you're like my wife and you get motion sickness, I am sorry. Remember, upside down. You don't want to drop any of these, break them off. Come back over. Boom. Grab a few. Go stretch them out. Stagger them. Pull these smaller ones lower so they don't fall off. Less leaf, right? They're not all going to be big. You eat the little ones or the smallest ones. Keep the big ones for seed, right? Genetic selection. I just can't get over this one. Check it out. Isn't that beautiful? God, I wish you guys could smell this fresh garlic. I wish you guys could taste it. I wish I could have you guys over for dinner and a Barbie and show you what it's like. But if you ever want to reach out, I'd love to connect. That's what it's all about. It's plenty warm and breezy out here. You don't have to worry about anything molding out on you. Check that out. Look at those roots. Wow, you might think all the root came out with the plant, but it didn't. There's a ton of roots still in the ground. Ton of roots still in the ground. Look at that. Healthy, healthy, healthy plant. Healthier the plant, healthier the food. Remember what I was saying about don't drop one on the ground? We're going to dry it with its buddies. Right there. So not bad. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Look at that. I'm going to tear that apart for you and show you that. Look at the colors. That's pure white inside. But look at the size of that, and that's an outer one, okay? As you get towards the inside. Whoa, man down, man down. Man down. Check that out. That's a nice, nice, nice clove of garlic. You won't get that in the store, people. You won't, okay? You will not. We're going to dry these for a little while over here. Let's see if we can be lazy and make one trip. Hopefully we don't drop them. Stick that right there where we can see it. Stick that there. So let me show you another way to hang them, right? Which is a great way too. Hanging them in a semi-dark area. They've been in here a couple of weeks or so. You see these are braided into like 6 or 7 in each one. They're separated out. These need to come out of here. They're totally dry and cured, ready to go. What you want to do is you want to cut that about 3-4 inches from the bulb, and they'll last for a lot longer than if you cut them down here, okay? Now, they're still a little damp down here, so I actually might take these, stick them out on the drying rack for a few days before I set them away, or I'm just going to leave them in here for a few days because it's going to be hot, 85, 90, and go from there. You get a lot of good airflow here in this garage when you open the doors. I got them cracked a little bit right now. But that's the best way to do it. Hang them on something. It looks cool. Do your onions that way as well. Please grow your own. Every year we do this. Every year it gets better. Why? Because your seed gets better. The bigger the clove, the bigger the head. Not everything's like that, but the bigger the clove, the bigger the head. So let's recap for you. What are the 3 mistakes gardeners make when they grow their own garlic? 1, they don't let it get cold enough if you're in a warm environment. So you got to stick it in your fridge. The best thing to do is what most gardeners do is they plant their garlic right around Halloween. If you're in a warm environment, I want you to stick your garlic in your fridge on Halloween and take it out at the end of December. Stick it in there at Halloween. Take it out right after Christmas. Plant it with your family. Have fun, right? The second mistake gardeners that grow their own garlic at home do, especially in a warm environment, is they harvest it too early. Let almost all the leaves die down. Take it out of the ground. The third thing they do, they don't dry it right. Follow my steps and you will be well rewarded. Have a great day. Please subscribe. It helps me out. Peace. Bye.